Welcome back. So while pine cones and pumpkins may be the star of an autumn-themed centerpiece, don't throw them out when the snow begins to fall. This Kansas City mama blogger, Andrea Krasnow, knows how to do a few switches to get you to a winter centerpiece. So we're looking at some of the basics right now,
Yes.
right? Because we got one here. One here.
Yes, so this is going to be kind of your fall, if you want a more Thanksgiving fall vibe, but if you're kind of like me and you're kind of ready to make that shift into a holiday look without going completely over the top Christmas, then this one would be the one for you.
I'm so glad you're doing this segment today because I had a girlfriend call me yesterday and say, yeah, my Thanksgiving decorations just, you know, they're lacking something. So you can kind of like mix and match the seasons.
You really can. I mean, you know, we've got trees anyway in nature, right? Why not add some gold ones?
Okay, so you've started with the hay,
Yes.
and then it looks like you added some lights.
Yes, so when I first did this, just trying to build it, I added the lights after. Don't do that. It's so hard to get them to
Trying
like
to weave them in,
You're like, oh, that's not gonna work. So put in your little twinkle lights first,
Okay.
and then you're gonna just kind of build around it. And I will say that there's a box underneath here. You're gonna need something to bring up the height because they will sink to the bottom. That was another thing I learned. So we're just gonna kind of build it. So take your little pumpkin, if you want, and put it in the center. See how the lights are? They're kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So then if you wanna go ahead and put a couple in the front.
And Andrea, did you add some gold to this to give it a more holiday feel?
I did. So these are just white pumpkins that you get at, I got these at the grocery store. And then I did this, what looked like a really simple DIY. You know those Pinterest fails they always talk about?
Right.
Yeah, I had a major fail. So this, you're just kind of gonna sink down your candles a little bit so that they're down into the hay.
You're gonna have to tell me, what was the Pinterest fail?
Oh, so here's how we did it. It's fingernail polish and water.
Okay.
But
Wow.
it's all about the temperature of your water and the right fingernail polish. And
So the gold is actually fingernail polish.
well, the
or
gold
red as
and
well.
the red. And when
Okay.
so here's what my husband told me. He told me they look like red onions when I was done, which really shattered my DIY
You know
heart.
what? I think it's something straight out of Pier 1. So you can tell
Thank
him
you
that.
so much.
Yes,
Well,
they
so
look
then we
great.
added some gold paint and some gold leaf to kind of bring out a little bit more dimension, a little bit more bling, and then maybe they don't look so much like red
Yeah,
onions.
yeah.
Okay, so now you're gonna just kind of put your little candles down inside.
Okay.
And now you're just gonna build in around with your pine cones.
Okay.
And so just kind of throw those in.
And what was the process to get these pine cones? Because they are so cute.
Thank you. So I read up on pine cones. I ran to the local park. Well, I didn't run. I went to the local park and I picked up some pine cones and I started thinking, you know, these are pine cones from the park. So I did a little bit of research on what you should do, and it turns out you should bleach your pine cones and then you should bake your pine cones.
Is this an extensive process? Can we do this?
It's really easy. I probably did it for a little bit longer than you should, but I stuck the pine cones down in some bleach and water.
Wow.
I did 200 degrees in my oven for 45 minutes. You're just bleaching out all the bugs that lie in nature that will lie inside your pine cones.
I love that we're not bringing them inside.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
You don't want your bugs in your house. And then baking them just reassures that you really killed off all the germs that are down in there.
Okay.
And then I spray painted some in this burgundy color, some in gold, and then I did white over here for the more holiday festive winter
Yeah,
version.
that's pretty.
But then I also, while it was wet, I did a dusting of really iridescent fine glitter.
I saw that, and I flipped a couple of them
Yes,
upside down because the gold is
absolutely.
really like popping.
Yes, so you just mix in, and this would be more of your fall look.
Okay.
So for winter, all I did is just switched out the hay for this more snow. So this is more of like a batting.
Wow.
And then I added in the white pine cones, kept in the burgundy and gold to go with the pumpkins, added in some gold tinsel trees, and then
I love these guys.
Aren't they
So
so
cute.
great?
Yeah.
They were $1. I know, so cute. And then this
that's a
little
great price,
snow
too.
that is really just, it goes everywhere. So a little goes a long way. Just kind of sprinkle it over to make it look like it snowed.
Well, that's so pretty. And Andrea, the other thing I wanted to touch on, you can change so much just by changing your place setting. too,
Absolutely.
and giving you a different look.
Yeah, so when I did 2 different place settings and I used the same charger, I used the same napkin, the same napkin ring, and I just switched out a more glitzy for a holiday look. And it's, again, it doesn't scream Christmas because we use some blue and gold. So, yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Andrea.
Yes.
Bill?